I'd take it. I think we really have an out-of-this-world show today, guys. Scientists could be getting a picture of what Mars looks like from below the surface. Their probe finally landed hours ago after a very long journey. NASA's $1 billion first robotic lander, called the InSight probe, blasted off from California back in May. But the half-year, 300-million-mile journey from Earth to neighboring Mars all hinged on the final 6.5 minutes of flight Monday. The NASA team broke out in cheers and applause after InSight made a successful and nerve-wracking journey to the red planet. Scientists say the final descent was not a guarantee, having to go from more than 12,000 miles an hour to zero in just 6.5 minutes. But the InSight lander touched down with no significant problems.
Touchdown confirmed.
Some photos were quickly sent back, speckled with dust particles on the lens. More images are expected in the coming days. The spacecraft will study Martian geology, burrowing deep beneath the surface, literally mining for information.
Mars was a habitable planet about 3 billion years ago, and then something happened, and now it is desolate. And we're trying to understand what caused that to happen.
The findings could also explain more about Earth, like how rocky planets are formed.
And understanding the composition of a planet is critically important to understanding the habitability of a planet.
When we look at the crust of Mars, that's a snapshot into the past of what the crust of the Earth might have looked like 4.5 billion years ago.
The project will last about 2 years, which is about 1 Martian year, and will be equipped with solar panels to keep the machine running. The landing was broadcast live on the NASDAQ stock market tower in New York's Times Square, where several NASA scientists rang the closing bell. So it'll be drilling 16 feet below the surface. Now, back in 2012, Curiosity, you may be familiar with that probe, that one just landed on Mars.
Right,
so,
I remember that.
So it's been a while since we've been on Mars. And this one will be drilling 16 feet into Mars to gather more information, such as the impact of Marsquakes, which you can assume that that's earthquakes on Mars,
on Mars.
And meteorite strikes. So lots of different information coming in, and scientists will gather that. Like it mentioned, more pictures will be coming in the coming days. And also, it might also provide clues into the origin of Earth. So we're not just looking at Mars, we're also looking at the surrounding planets. And the whole system in one.
Right,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
How it all works
interesting, yeah.
together.
Exactly.
Wow, I feel smarter after today's show.
Something also to note, tomorrow is, I don't know if it's national, but it's Red Planet Day.
Okay.
So,
what's that?
The red planet is Mars.
Okay.
So they've got something to celebrate early.
Oh, we see how this all worked together,
Very
and you didn't
appropriate.
even know the rocks were going to be on
coincidence.
today. It is. It's so interesting. Now, I didn't excel at science. I'll just say. And did you, Jerry?
I wouldn't say I excelled. Some parts I find fascinating.
Yes.
And some I'm telling you, I'm happy here on Earth. I've had no desire ever in my life. You know how little boys go, I want to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
No, I never wanted to be an astronaut. I want to stay on Earth. And
You don't even like to fly.
No.
No, I want my feet on the ground.
Let the other people do that. Would you go to another planet, Kaylee?
Maybe.
Really?
I did have a childhood dream of being an astronaut.
Did you really?
So I think I would take the chance.
Interesting.
I've
That is
seen
so
too
cool.
many space movies that go wrong.
Yeah.
What was
Hollywood ruins it.
Apollo 13, they almost
13.
died.
Yeah.
Several. I think probably what did it, Kaylee, is I was a very, very small child when the Challenger exploded.
Oh, yeah.
So that impacted me greatly because that was going to be Krista McCullough, first teacher in space.
Yeah.
And when your whole entire school is watching that,
Yeah.
that does have an effect on you.
That is something you will never forget. I
No,
mean, honestly,
absolutely not.
Yeah, I remember where I was when I saw that footage. You're just stunned, you know?
But I am very happy that there are people who will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For helping
That risk their
mankind.
lives to bring all these rocks for us to see. and
They're
discover
helping
something.
us.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so great, Kaylee.
Well,
fascinating.
it's been brought to
Yes.
my attention lately here, these meteorites and that sort of thing. So, you know, I'm going to find out more about it.
Maybe next we'll talk about aliens, right?
Why not?
Let's wait till Sean Paul's here.